Hi there, I'm Camila. I am 22 and currently I am applying for a trainee program in the United States. I am applying for a culinary or a pastry position. Here you can see how I am working in a pâte choux dough. I am doing all the process in the kitchen where I am currently working. And here I start with the process of dry the dough, and then we have to mix it a little bit in the KitchenAid because it has to have a low temperature to be able to add the eggs. Then we have to mix in another bowl the eggs, but first we have to check the temperature because we can't add the eggs if the mixture's temperature is really high. Once I have checked the mixture's temperature, I can add the eggs as you can see in the video. Here you can see the correct texture that the mixture has to have when you finally complete all the process. Now it is ready to go to the oven, and you have to prepare a baking sheet with a silk pot. Here you can see that I have put my mixture into a piping bag. As you can see here, it's easier to work for me in that way, and you can pipe your profiteroles without any problem because they will keep their shape when they go to the oven thanks to the crackling that we will add it after. Here I prepared my piping bag with a piping tip to can prepare all these eclairs that I'm doing right now and have another preparation with the same dough. Here is the crackling, which is made with equal parts of sugar, butter, and flour, and in this case cacao powder. It will help us to keep the shape of the profiteroles into the oven. Now I'll bake them at 350 degrees. This is the final result of our preparation, our profiteroles and our eclair. Now you can see how I am serving them to a customer, and I will fill them up with an iced muslin cream and also a coffee cream, but you can fill them up with a lot of preparation like pastry cream or another muslin flavor or a chocolate ganache or whatever you wanted. This is the funniest part of the pastry area because you can experiment different recipes with a different flavor or a different ingredient, and you can play with them with a sour flavor or a sweetened flavor, maybe something spicy, something like coffee, some fruital flavor. You can do whatever you want in the pastry area, and that's the funniest part for me. You can see now how I am doing a canal to serve the ice cream in a fancy way. Then I added a twirl to have a greater result for a customer, and also you can see how now I'm adding some sorrel sprouts to add some color to our final dessert. And you can see the final result in 1, 2, and 3. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching.